Microphone check 1 2. Microphone check 1 2. Gotta give it some time because sometimes I dive in too early and then I'm like, hi, my name is Mac. And then like I see the recording later and it's like, Mac. And it's like, I didn't, but you get it. Welcome, my friends, to YouTube Millions. We're here to make millions. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to be like those gurus that you see on YouTube or everywhere else where they're flashing their Lambos, they're flashing their hoes. I mean, they're ladies that are, eye candy. And everyone's like, I want to be them. I want to have that. And, oh, they must know everything. A lot of times, my friends, if you look into it a little bit deeper, you'll find out that there's a method to their madness, and it's all about smoke and mirrors. And we don't want to be like that. We want real wealth. We want real results, and that's what I'm here to bring you. So welcome. If that's what you want, you found the right place. Today, we're going to talk about gurus that are posing as gurus, exposing other gurus. They're there for you. They're there for the small channel and, watch them, blah, blah, blah. And for the most part, a lot of them do have good intentions, but in the millionaire mindset, I want to bring this up to you, okay? I want you to be aware of these things because this is what's going to help you become more successful in the future. All right. And who am I? I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude that, used to be the director of cybersecurity for a big bank. And after 21 mother faking years, of like enjoying the spoils of the matrix, making good money, doing little work, just having a lot of responsibility and getting blamed for shit when stuff goes bad. And that's kind of how that is. That's how that works. You make a lot of money, and they could blame you for stuff. I did that for a lot, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, by the way, AI is taking your job, buddy. Okay. I could go back out there and get another one. I could, but I decided to keep one of my businesses going and start a new one. And now I have two. And that's what I'm doing until it doesn't work anymore. And then maybe I'll go back into the matrix. But guess what? I am not going back to the matrix without a mother faking fight. I'm going to be dragged back into the matrix, kicking and screaming, at least trying to make all my businesses work out first. All right. So in that mindset, there's a lot of things we got to be aware of. As a business owner, you're just going to get people trying to take advantage of you left and right. As soon as they find out, oh, we got a new business owner, it's like all the sharks come at you. The marketing sharks, the SEO sharks, the people that are saying, oh, I see that you're not fully set up on Yelp yet, and blah, blah, blah. All that, dude, that's part of life. And you got to understand why it's part of life. Okay, once you do, then you're going to start becoming successful. I already have these formulas. I put them into place, and we're watching it grow. Okay, I'm watching my business, newly started, grow fast. People are saying, oh, it takes 1 to 2 years, and that's not happening. Check out Rad Venturers. Look how fast that company is growing, and you're going to see that my methods work. That's what we're going to talk about, how methods work and how things work. And if you put them together, you understand. And if you understand, it's easier to make money. All right? We're going to start with this guru who says that other YouTube gurus are lying to small creators how to actually blow up. Like he's trying to say everyone else is wrong. I'm going to tell you the truth. Why does that work? Well, one, right off the bat, he's trying to build something with you. He's trying to build a relationship, okay? And just by that title, I clicked on the video. You probably would too. And find out. Let's see. What's he talking about?
All right, so I'm going to ruffle a few people's feathers out there, and I don't care because I want the small channels out there to be able to succeed. And I think there's a lot of advice going out there from the gurus that are actually hurting small channels. It's hurting them getting subscribers. It's hurting them getting watch time. It's hurting their chances of getting monetized. Now, this channel right here, Live Video School, is a newer channel. It's under 9 months old, and we've been able to get monetized in under 90 days. we were able to get to 19,000 subscribers and well over 50,000 watch time hours on this channel. And it's not from following what the gurus are saying that you should do. So you probably want to know, what are those things? I've got 3 of them for you, and I'm not just going to leave it there. I'm going to actually share with you what we've been able to do, and I'm going to share it with you on how you can follow this strategy. All right, so I've got my handy dandy.
Okay, so there you go. He's already started off with, everyone's doing it wrong. I'm going to tell you how to do it right. Here's my channel. Here's how I grew it in 9 months. Big numbers, man. Those were big numbers. And I'm going to say that's pretty good. Pretty damn impressive. 9 months. My Radventurer channel has only been about 90 days, and we're about to monetize that too. So, you know, you can take this dude's advice and just go with what you believe, you know, but you got to understand too, not everything that everybody is telling you is true. Even the ones that are like, oh, everyone else is lying, you know, and I could lump right into that. You could lump me right into all those categories as well. Okay. But I'm trying to earn your trust. I'm building a brand and inviting you to come and join me and watch me grow. Okay. And if you have that mindset, that open-mindedness, you too can be successful. This can be replicated. All right. So right there, we have to learn from that. That's a very good way to open a video. Very good way to build trust. Very good way to catch attention. Now, he's like, I have 3 things. Oh, that's what we're thinking. Oh, it's very short. I have time for this. Let's see what these 3 things are. Those are great marketing tools. It's keeping us here. And that is how we work with our audience too. Okay, that's how we stay engaged. Think of these little things. Like, he didn't say, here's the top 15 things to grow your... People are going to be like, 15? We're done. All right, next. Okay, so that's a good thing to start off with. Something small, something quick. It makes you think, oh, this is going to be a short video. Let me watch. All right, let's see what else he's got.
Handy little whiteboard here, and that's a Blue's Clues reference, by the way. And yeah, so we're going to start with some bad advice. We're going to start with the first one, and that is shorts. Now,
okay, so he says these are all bad advice. Shorts, edit retention, post everywhere. And, you know, looking also, this is almost a year ago, all right? This advice is about a year old. So he's saying that the shorts, the edit retention, post everywhere stuff doesn't work. Let's listen more.
now, let me just say, not all the advice out there is bad, but the ones that are saying to grow your channel to use shorts,
one of the most
Oh,
important
no.
of science and health
Hold on.
decade or so is the
We'll get rid of this.
gut health in particular.
Goodbye, skip
I
ad.
think that's bad advice. All right, so let me explain on the YouTube Shorts before I get a whole bunch of hate in the comments.
Here we go.
People that love YouTube Shorts. If you're trying to build an audience of people that are going to help you get watch time hours, it's not going to be through Shorts.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is once you have Shorts viewers or subscribers,
Yes.
they're looking for more Shorts for the most part. Now, there's going to be a few exceptions here, but I'm here to tell you it's going to be hard to get views.
Okay. So what he's saying is that when you try to build your audience with shorts, which is exactly what I do, all right, I have to, because if you try to build your audience with long form videos, it's going to be just nightmarish. The algorithm will not promote you unless you make really, really, really good engaging videos and people just gravitate to it and then tell their friends about it. I mean, let's be honest. What are the chances of us doing that, right? It's some people try to go big production, spend a lot of money, and then make it look exactly like something else that's out there. You know, that could work. It could, but there's a lot of time, investment, and we don't have that. All right. We're looking for YouTube millions. We're not looking for like YouTube investment opportunities. Okay. We're trying to get out there, understand how it works, and make money as fast as possible. Okay. And he's saying shorts just doesn't work. Doesn't get you the watch time. It may get you the subscribers, but you can't get the watch time that you need to monetize. Hang on to that thought for a second, because he's right. But there's more, a lot more to it.
From Shorts viewers. And a perfect example of this is I have someone that's going through one of our trainings, and she started her channel using Shorts. and she has over 8,000 subscribers, and now she's struggling to get 150 to 200 views on her long form videos. But she's got 8,000 subscribers, doesn't matter, okay? The problem is they're signing up to get shorts. All right, so the second...
They're signing up to get shorts. That's where he's limiting you, okay? Because here's the thing. What he's saying is half true, but it's also wrong because shorts can grow your channel. Shorts can lead to you getting people to watch your long form videos, okay? You got to understand why and how. People like shorts, yes, true. But how many times have you been on a short where you really liked it and they're like, hey, click on my long form video and find out more. And you do it. And then you subscribe. And next thing you know, you're like buying their stuff. That's how that works. Okay. Shorts is just another way of reaching out to a person and giving them your business card. Hi, here's my business card. Buy my shit. That's how it works. Think if you don't think of shorts as another business card for your business, then you're doing it wrong. Okay? And again, your business card, you could have 20,000 different business cards. As long as it leads you back to your business, it's fine. Millionaire mindset. Okay? Keep an eye on that. Keep your brain on that. Watch this video with me and follow along because we're moving along something very, very important. And I don't want to lose you.
Thing I want to share with you right here is editing for retention, meaning you are going to be editing a video to keep things moving, right? To have sound effects coming in and a whole bunch of text flash up on the screen. We used to do that on our other channel, Brand Creators, which is over 100,000 subscribers, was doing that. Not doing that anymore, okay? And the reason why is it's not necessary, okay? People want more authentic, they want more real, and, well, there's ways that you can do this without using graphics, all right, or sound.
He's true. He's very true. And going back to shorts, okay, he's talking about the girl that's in his program, and she has 8,000 subscribers, but not getting any watch time. I'm not even going to look at it, but I could promise you, okay, it's not a face, it's not a face channel. It's probably a faceless channel because that's the easiest thing for gurus to tell people. Oh, you can have success if you start a faceless channel. You could use AI to make the voice, and you don't have to do anything. AI could do it all for you, blah, 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 blah. And that's true. That's true. But guess what, man? YouTube algorithms are changing to filter that stuff out. Okay? A lot of the AI slop that's out there is going to be gone because the algorithms are getting smarter. It's looking for unrealistic content, just stuff that doesn't make sense, stuff that doesn't have a real person or an avatar. That's going to be important moving forward, okay? In any brand building context, whether you're doing it on the internet or outside as a business, like a physical brick and mortar store, branding is always very, very important. And you don't want to lose out on that, okay? So shorts is going to get you that visibility. You have to have an avatar. You have to have a character portraying your brand. You can't just have some voice. I mean, you can if it's really, really good. But chances of you making that, without an avatar, without, a person or like a really good voiceover, that's going to be difficult. Okay. So you got to get up on a camera or you got to figure out a way to create a little avatar. There's so many ways. There's even, you could just take pictures and have a little avatar appear in the video for a second. And then you could have that same picture, but it's smiling this time. And then it's sad this time. There's ways to do it. Okay. And I can help you with any of those. If you have questions, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to help out. Moving on. Okay. He's talking about edit retention. Like, oh, boom, boom, boom. Boom. I'm going to change the screen. Oh, boom. Like, when you create movement, right? People are like, oh, something's happening. That's just your mind, okay? But if your content is interesting enough, if you appeal to your audience enough, if they really believe in what you're saying, you don't need all that. That's what he's trying to say, that genuine, authenticness. And that's why it's important to find the right niche. It's very, very important to find that right niche. I'm just going to tell my son goodbye. He's saying bye to me. Cool. Later, son. Love you. I think that's important too. Maintaining a strong relationship with your family, like simple things, just saying, "Hey, I'm heading out. See you later." That makes a big difference. Inside our household, we're very tight, and I believe that because these four walls, the people that live with you in the four walls, those are the ones that you could trust the most. And the more they know about what you're doing in your business, the more they can help you. And that's just the truth. So check that out. Going back to edit retention, you don't need all the fancy edits anymore. A lot of people do it, and they're just wasting their time, honestly, because that stuff takes forever. It'll take you like all day to make one video, and I ain't got time. I make like 5 to 6 videos in a day because I'm running 5 to 6 different channels. It depends on who I'm helping out. One of my friends, he wanted to start a channel, so I'm helping him. I'm letting him use my OPUS clip, the program that I use to create shorts and stuff. And, it works just fine. We could use my channel, his channel, all my other channels, and I could post to the different channels. And it makes it really easy, super easy. Check out my link below for OPUS clips. It's how I turn my long form videos into short form content, which I have a feeling, based on what he was showing there, he's going to talk about that here in a second.
And I'm going to give you an example. The beginning of the video, if you go back and watch that, you're going to see I came in, a little bit of movement. I've got this, a little whiteboard.
Yeah.
I've got things to keep your interest. And I'm also showing up with energy.
Yeah, he's very animated.
Or the inflection in someone's.
I'm also playing this at 1.25 speed, I think.
You also have to have a hook that's going to get people to want to stop and watch and listen and all that.
Yes, 1.25.
Throw in here real quick.
Here's what he sounds like.
About enough. It's not going to matter what's in your video or people that even watch the beginning of your video if you don't get seen anyway. And the way that you're going to get seen is the title. All right. The title is probably the most important thing. And I don't hear people talk about that enough.
He got it.
That's what we focus on. That's how we've been able to grow this channel faster than most. And the reason is because we go after the title, okay, that has a nice strong hook in it, but also it grabs the attention of the algorithm. Now, because people struggle with that, I actually created a resource of 10 of our top titles that I've used on this channel and the other channel, and I'm going to give it to you if you want it, all right? And if you want it, just in the comments, just put hooks. Just comment hooks, and I'll send it to you, all right? That's where people struggle. But without that, without getting the attention, we're not able to even get the intro. We don't have to. That's
very good, what he said there. Comment hooks, and I'll send you a blah, blah, blah. Anytime you comment on a video, if you didn't know this, it's going to help the algorithm find this video. The more comments in a video, the more the algorithm likes it and recommends it to other people. So by him like saying, hey, comment hooks and I'll send you blah, 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 blah. It's kind of inorganic in a way, but also a loophole to exploit how the algorithm works. We need to know how those things work in a lot of ways. Okay. Not just this. So pay attention. Anytime someone feeds you a little hack like that, take note. Then verify it. Does it actually work? And if it does, find out how to make it work for you at a massive scale. Okay. And I agree. That stuff does work. And in a way, I employed it in my my e-bike business. I had people, I told people that I was going to give away an e-bike. It's an e-bike raffle. Okay, you could watch that channel, and I talked about it multiple times, and I already did. I did give away the e-bike. But why did I do that? I wanted to create a kind of inorganic way to source traffic. And by doing that, I had people interested in the e-bike giveaway. They found my channel. They made a comment in the videos where I told them to make a comment so that I could add them to the raffle drawing. Okay. They got into the drawing. They joined a Discord, another way for me to reach out to them. So I'm pulling them in different ways, with the e-bike raffle. And yes, it did cost me to, buy that e-bike and then give it away. But if you think about it, that's going to be worth so much more in marketing and just brand recognition and also exposure. You can't get that kind of exposure, paying for like stuff on Upwork or Fiverr, right? Like there's a lot of people they're gonna say, oh, I could get you 3,000 views and 3,000 hours in your watch time, blah 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 blah. That stuff never works. Okay, it's just fake inorganic stuff, and you got to also know what doesn't work. Okay, I'm trying to feed you a lot, so keep up.
To worry about any of that stuff. All right, so let's move on. All right, so the last thing, post everywhere. Take that clip that you do, like let's say that you do a long form video, and let's say it's 15 minutes or it's 30 minutes long. Okay, great. Then you're going to take that and you're going to cut it up, and you're going to take an AI tool and you're going to chop it all up, and it's going to go on TikTok, and it's going to go on Instagram.
Yes.
It's going to go on wherever, all of these different platforms. No.
What?
Okay? And the reason why I'm saying no, can you get traffic from those other channels?
Don't listen. Oh, hold on. Get through the ad. Let's let him finish, and then I'll tell you why. But
yeah, you could, but here's the problem. You're going to do that, and it's going to be a lot of work. And then what's going to happen is you're going to stop wanting to post, because you know that you have to shoot the video, then you have to get the video uploaded, then you need to chop it up, then you need to create titles for these other platforms and all of those things. It's going to discourage you because it's a lot of work.
No.
So the reason why we've been able to grow this channel so fast is because we're doing videos like this. They don't require a lot of edits, all right? They're pretty much right to the point. They have a good title, a good hook, but we're delivering value in the content that delivers on the promise of the hook. And that's...
Yes. What he said, yes. Except the last part about posting everywhere. Again, that stuff has been advice that was out there forever. Forever. And then you just have people recycling it, saying, oh, yeah, you could do this. And then, a year later saying, oh, no, that's garbage. And then another year, they're like, oh, yeah, you could do this. When in reality, it does work in certain situations. All this stuff works in certain situations. All this stuff doesn't work in certain situations. Okay? So I want you to understand that. I want you to understand that it depends. Okay? But specifically for making a YouTube channel, I'm going to give you my formula since you stuck with me. And this is how we do it here. All right? I use OPUS Clips, OPUS Pro. Sorry, OPUS Clip, OPUS Pro, whatever. And I take a long form video like what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm actually live streaming on Kick. Hello, Kick. Thank you for, watching me on this live stream. But it's also going to show on my YouTube channel later. It's like 2 platforms in one video. I just made a video that'll show on Kick and on YouTube. Now imagine both of those platforms monetize. So I'm making money off of one video. That's great, right? I monetize Kick, I monetize YouTube, and now that one video is making me money. Who wouldn't want that, right? But then his objection to that was right here. This is what he said, literally.
It's a big one. Edits, all right? They're pretty much right to the point. This is because we're doing videos like all of those things. Stop wanting to post because you know that you have to shoot the video, then you have to get the video uploaded, then you need to chop it up, then you need to create titles for these other platforms and all of those things. It's going to discourage you because it's a lot of work.
No! It's not a lot of work. I promise you. Okay? I'm going to show you right now how doing all that stuff actually does help, and it's not a lot of work. Stick with me. Okay? OPUS Clips, very, very easy. You drop a link to your channel. I've showed you this, okay? But I'm going to go through the process. If you didn't watch it, go check out my previous video where I do show you how to upload a full-length video, how to type in the correct algorithm, not algorithm, what am I trying to say? The correct prompt to prompt the AI to give you good clips. All right, we prompted it yesterday. Let's see what kind of clips we got. This one, unmasking fake money advice, real income paths revealed. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, let's ride with that. The niche that fits me, not make money, not business, not AI. Okay, calling out fake money advice while showing real paths to income, or more bluntly, I'm pissed because people are being lied to about money, and I'll show you what it actually works. I like that. That's a niche people feel. Okay, let's write. I mean, look, it doesn't make much sense, and it had enough energy. It had some content in it. Am I going to use it as a short? You bet your sweet ass, because it's weird, but the most unexpected things blow up on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube Shorts. You'll make one, you'll be like, oh, I know that one's a winner. That one's gonna blow up, man. That's the one. And then it doesn't. It just doesn't. And then all of a sudden you find out, you wake up one morning and then like one of your videos has 130,000 views on it with like 80,000 likes. You're like, the hell? And it was the dumbest thing ever. But it worked, okay? Again, it doesn't matter who you hand out your business card to or what type of business card it is. If it has the right information and brings them to your business, success, all right? Look at all of these shorts that it made. I'm going to watch the worst one. Okay, remember, these scores are based on the AI thinking how successful these will be. Let's watch the worst one and see what it sounds like. Our viewer. My very first viewer, our viewer, my very first viewer, our viewer, my very first viewer. Okay, that's annoying. That's stupid, right? But, shoot, I guarantee I've had a clip on Instagram blow up just like that. Let me find, I just started, I haven't posted to the Millions Insta yet. Okay, that's going to happen soon, and we'll see how quickly that blows up, right? But let's look for Radventurers. There we go. And let's look at the clips that I've had blow up. It's silly. All right, so this is 155. Let's look for a bigger one. This 3,000, 2,000, come on. It's been a while, I guess, on Insta. I try not to follow this so much because it's hard to. Oh, here, this one. Okay, this one is 188K and has 4,000 likes. What kind of a video can have that much? Let's watch.
Slid out on the concrete because the back tire wasn't didn't have much tread.
I got a Suron. I do wheelies every single day.
This is a Suron. Not an e-bike, it's actually an electric.
I'm just sitting there.
Yesterday, actually.
No worries.
I'm not even saying anything.
Concrete because the back tire wasn't didn't have much tread.
I got a Suron. I do wheelies every single day.
This is a Suron. Not an e-bike, it's actually an electric dirt
Dude,
bike.
seriously.
Actually.
No worries.
So that just repeated, and look, 188,000 views. Look at all these likes and replies. You know, the kid, I'm just sitting there going, the kid's like, I do wheelies every single day. That was funny. And then the news reporter is like, this is a Suron. It goes so blah, blah, and it's so fast. And the kid, I do wheelies every day. No wonder it worked. But, dude, that was random. AI generated that video for me. And, you know, what was that? Out of like maybe 20 videos, one of them hit 188K. That's not bad. That's actually good. Okay, let's see what this one. This is I got my glasses on still. It's coming for all the jobs. That's why it's time for us to get smart, to get creative, and use AI to our advantage, right? All I like the that. big companies are doing I like it that. themselves. They're going to be out there making all kinds. Okay, so we know that content's pretty decent. All right, now, how do we post it to all kinds of platforms, all right? Oh, that's funny. Okay, so let's look at my gaming platform, my gaming channel, all right? My gaming channel here. I've already posted these. I've scheduled them. But look how easy it is, right? Let me find one. There. So let's say I want to post this video. I'm just going to click on the video. It already has a title. Okay. And then you publish on social. And it goes right into generating something for you. I think my last default could be on Radventurer. So I need to change this to regenerate something for my gaming channel. And I don't want to think, okay? Here's the thing. Chat GPT can do a lot. People will try to sell you other AI tools. Like me, I'm trying to tell you, hey, use my affiliate link. If you want to get Opus Pro, it helps the channel out. Check out the link below. You know, you could get Opus Pro and do the same things I'm doing. That's a business move. I'm going to ask you to do it because if you're going to get Opus Pro, if you like what I'm showing you, if you like how easy it is to post, you're going to go and get it. And you might as well hook me up with some cheddar too, right? That's how business works, man. That's how business works. But the point is, it's so easy. And I don't want you to think that you have to have all these AI tools to do what I do. I just have two. Okay, I pay $20 for Chat GPT. I'm not asking you to get Chat GPT with my affiliate link because I don't have one with them. I do have one with Opus Pro though. So yeah, use that. Chat GPT is going to help me here. Hey, buddy, please give me a quick description about my gaming channel to help the Opus Clip AI generate better descriptions. I said please, and I'm letting him know exactly what I'm using it for. Look at that. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to take that, go right over to Opus Pro. Really, really easy. Get rid of you. And then pop that in there, and then do regenerate all. And I want, here's where you get to pick, right? You see all my different channels here. So I'm not going to do millions. I'm going to do my gaming channel, which is there. Oh, hold on. Let's do all, deselect all, and then grab my gaming channel, TikTok, my gaming channel X account, my gaming channel YouTube. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and my gaming channel. Yeah, I don't have the Facebook loaded on there. I should, but I'm lazy, and I'll add that in there. I really need to. I'm missing some opportunity. Big opportunity being missed. But then, look, regenerate all. It throws. You don't have to do anything. It gives you everything you need for Instagram. Look at that. Tags and description already generated. TikTok, same. X, same. YouTube, title, has a little shorts thing in there. And then, boom, same. It's not hard. It's literally one click. And then you go in here, you schedule out the time, you give it a day, and then you hit schedule. It's that easy. And then once you actually get it scheduled, you can see, boom, for scheduled. It tells you what day they're scheduled. You could go look at the calendar. Calendar tells you, hey, you've got all this stuff out there. Look at that. So what Homeboy is saying here, not necessarily true. It's not that hard. Use Opus Clips and my formula. Okay, it's very simple. I start by creating a Kick stream on Kick, try to monetize there, right? Then I download that, upload it to YouTube. I use my Chat GPT to create the title, create the description, create the thumbnail. It's so easy. You just got to talk to it. The more you use it, the more it knows about you, the better it gets. Okay? Mine's fine-tuned, super amazing. Okay? Get yours fine-tuned also. The Opus Clip generator. I have two. I can't do what Opus Clip does in Chat GPT. It just doesn't function that way. That's why I have this. I pay for both of them, and it's absolutely worth it. So post a live stream on Kick. Turn that into a long form video. Post it to YouTube. Could I post that long form video to other platforms? Not that I know of. And I really wouldn't want to. I'd want to cut that up and try to monetize on other platforms or get my business card out on other platforms. Okay, so Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, YouTube Shorts, all of those. Okay, I post a short to it, and it's not hard. Okay, again, this guru who wants to help out your small channel, live video school, said it's too hard. And I'm telling you, it's not. Okay? So follow that. And, even though he's trying to tell you that this stuff doesn't work anymore, I'm telling you, I'm doing it right now. And it's working pretty damn well. You're probably going to see some of these shorts appear on my YouTube Millions channel. And if you watch any of the other ones, you're going to see the shorts. But you're also going to see the long form video. And that's because I actually know what I'm doing. All right? I hope you stick around, my friends. I am Mac with YouTube Millions. Follow me and all my other channels and all my other endeavors. Become the same entrepreneur that I am about to become. And we can ride that $1 million yacht together. In fact, let's race our $1 million yachts. Ha! All right, stay rad, my friends. Cheers.